I offered advice to my stepdaughter. Then her mom hit me with, she's my daughter, not yours. So when her mom needed my help, I got my revenge with, she's your daughter, not mine. My fiance, 30 female, and I, 27 male, have been together for nearly 4 years. I have a son, 6 male, and she has her own daughter, 11 female. From previous relationships until now, we've never had any issues concerning the children. Yesterday, her daughter was set to go on a camping trip for a friend's birthday, where they'd be doing activities like kayaking. My fiance dressed her in a dress, and I mentioned that it didn't seem appropriate for the occasion. She seemed offended and said her daughter could wear whatever she liked and that it wasn't a man's place to judge. I tried to clarify my point, but she cut me off, saying, she's my daughter, not yours. Later, I took my son to a pre-planned match. When my fiance called me, it turned out that the birthday girl's mom had told her daughter she couldn't come in a dress and needed to wear a tracksuit or something similar, so they didn't let her on the bus. My fiance then asked if I could leave the match early to drive her daughter to the activity center. I replied, why should I? She's your daughter, not mine. And I'm here with my son now. Neither of us are talking. I feel bad for my stepdaughter, and I wasn't being spiteful. My son was looking forward to the match, and it would have been about 4 hours of travel. Do you think I went too far? No. Edit, it sounds like many people think I went too far, but she was a bigger ass. I'm going to try and talk it out to see what we both want. Relevant comments. Comment 1, I'd have been snappy too. You tried your best, but also you need to clarify what your roles with the kids are meant to be. Either you're some kind of parent and expected to help, or you're a random unrelated person who needs to stay out of it and not be expected to shuttle them around. The second option sounds like a poor environment for a kid, but they can't expect you to do chores for them on demand while treating you like an irrelevant stranger when it suits them. Comment 2. She can't be snarky and still expect you to help. She made her choice and choices have consequences. This relationship isn't lasting much longer. Lol, she sounds like a red flag response. Yeah, I didn't want to sound like a drama queen, but I'm very surprised by what she said and I'm questioning some things. I see my stepdaughter as my daughter and would have expected her to see my son similarly. I'm not saying I don't have a favorite child, but I love them both. Update. I had a conversation with my fiance and she asked why I would say something hurtful. I replied that I was just repeating what she had said to me earlier. Then she asked if I loved her daughter and I said I did. She asked if it was as much as I loved my son, and I responded almost as much. She got cranky. I asked her if she loved my son, and she said no. I asked if she loved me, and her answer was sort of. She started crying, woke her daughter up, and told her they had to leave, though I hadn't asked them to go. I said we could talk about it tomorrow, but she insisted, saying he doesn't want us anymore. I told her that I never said that. Her daughter began crying and didn't want to leave, but her mother said, don't let me leave on my own. He doesn't want you. I reassured them both that they were welcome to stay. My fiancée decided to leave without her daughter, and now she's not answering. When I spoke to her daughter's father, he just laughed and said she couldn't even hold off on the drama until after the wedding. More relevant comments. Comment 1, she flat out told you she doesn't love your son, and she sort of loves you? Wow, you avoided even more drama than was starting to brew. You and your boy deserve so much better than a no and sort of response. My son is very upset by her going. Her daughter, less so. Apparently, I don't toast Pop-Tarts as well as she did, according to my son. Please tell that little girl that everything her mother said about you not wanting her is absolutely false. And tell her that any problems that happen between you and mom are not caused by her and will not change how you feel about her. The girl, this poor girl must feel so alone right now. I'm sorry, your fiancé is a lunatic. Response, I think I've told her that, but I'll bring it up again. I rang CPS. I told her I had to. She heard me saying, I think it's best she stays with me to CPS. CPS didn't seem to give a crap. They rang her dad all right. He agreed. She said she wanted to stay too. My son is the ultimate crapster and doesn't help. LOL. Comment 3, do you think you'll be adopting her given the opportunity? I know how this sounds. I've just invested in your responses and was wondering what your next move was. I can't even imagine the place you must be in. At least you've got Pop-Tarts. Response, being honest, I'm taking it day by day at the moment. I would adopt her if needs be, and she wanted me to. She is not going into care. No kid of mine will ever. But yeah, one day at a time,